So the culinary world is highly competitive.
Right.
So I just want to understand, what are your marketing strategies to promote your brand?
There are certain products which dominate marketing. For example, how will I market education? It's a temple of knowledge, and I'm trying to market it. It is not a right thing to do. A knowledge center is a place where you are expected to disseminate knowledge, and you are going to sell knowledge is not a good idea. So we have never marketed Lavonne in terms of the academy is concerned, because it doesn't need marketing. If you're doing a good job in terms of teaching and learning process, then the people will come from across the world. You don't have to make an effort to sell this, and it is so wrong. And also we work very closely with the Ministry of Skills and Entrepreneurship, with National Skill Development Corporation in terms of world skills is concerned. Okay. Both the coaches for Team India in terms of bakery as well as for the pastry are from Lavonne.
Wow.
Okay. We are also, as you already saw, two of them working for the Mondial Dupa. This will be the first time India is going to represent. Are we paid for this? No. It's not about that. It's about what is that you can do to your country. So marketing education is a wrong thing to do, because you're already in a temple of knowledge, and it should sell by itself.
I like the perspective that you kind of brought on the table. I know very closely, since I've been reading about you a lot. You, Vinish and Lijo have been thought leaders in the bakery and the pastry world.
Right.
So there's a lot of influence that comes by. Plus your presentation representing India in world events also, I'm sure, would garner a lot of eyeballs.
Right.
And a very interesting fact that you spoke about is your alumni group, out of which around close to 50% are entrepreneurs.
Right.
So a lot of word of mouth marketing eventually comes in.
Right.
And what I hear is you're going to launch in a lot of places in India very soon. You have Delhi coming up.
Right.
And a lot of locations. So
we have more locations coming in.
I think it's just fabulous, right? Without spending a single dollar.
I think it is so wrong if you're going to market education.
That's what I said. The perspective is absolutely different from the way generally we look at traditional businesses.
Or probably this is something which we adopted from the place where we study, the college where you also study. I don't think the college has ever sold or made an attempt to sell education, which is very important. I mean, the thought process are the same. It has been aligned with the biggest vision that we want to achieve. Selling education is the wrong thing that as a teacher I can think of. But
just to let people know that we both are from Christ, and he was a professor at Christ, and I am right now a guest professor at Christ as well.
I always used to think, what is that we can give it? I mean, it is a very humble profession. More than the monetary reward. I mean, we were selfless to think about the fact that it's a lot of money that has been spent on our education. More than what we paid.
Right.
And the college has spent even more in terms of facility, in terms of teachers, and so on and so forth. So at one point, I always wanted to give it back, and that's how it all happened.
Kind of goes the similar thought process for me. The more you give, the more you get.
Absolutely.
And don't look at getting, just focus on giving back.
Totally.